Welcome everybody, I'm Darth Goku and we are continuing on with MWDBs attacks on Collie Dog. So far it's been a bit of a steamroll, so here's hoping that Collie's defences hold up a little bit stronger this time. A bit of RNG may go in his favour. It's a bit time consuming and boring running through each one of these mods, but people want to see them. They want to just have a bit of a grasp on what the defences have and attacks are using as their mods. A lot of potency here as a secondary on Canderous. That's so that he lands as many damage over times as possible. Now if we check there, 48% potency on mission. Pretty much all the Carthanassi squad want to have a bit of potency sitting there, just so that they can always land those damage over times, land as many as they possibly can. So let's see in this battle how many we can get stacked up on whoever it is that he goes in with. It's a pity it doesn't work like Darth Vader's leader and they just stick around forever. Okay, so he's going to go in with just Enfy's Nest. Now with Enfy, as you can see, he's got 6 tenacity mods, which gives him 30% tenacity, plus nearly every single one of these mods you're seeing has a secondary of tenacity as well on top of that. He's just going to duck down and show us through here, and if you have a look, there's 135% tenacity on Nest there, so going to be a hard time landing a debuff on her, sorry, not him, on her, unless you go straight off the bat and you get days. This team has a very high amount of potency, which is why all these damage over times continuously still land, even though he has 135% tenacity. I really think you've picked the wrong squad to go up against here. You've been dazed, you've been debuffed massively, and eventually they're just going to get you. What are we up to? 31, 34 damage over times. Let's see what they can build it up to again. Not a bad theory though, with all the extra attacks and stuff that you're getting from Canderous, your protection just continues to stack and stack and stack. I think that was 38 then, and that was death. You failed. You failed. Now Collie failed, but he didn't fail being so cocky. That was terrible, mate. Very terrible. Let's see if you can redeem yourself with the next attack. Got a Phoenix squad here, and you've got 2 Zetas sitting there. You've got the one on Kanan and the one on Ezra. As far as Phoenix Squadron goes, they are the only 2 Zetas I would recommend anybody using. Kanan Zeta is very useful for Phoenix Squadron itself, and it's also pretty useful just outside whenever he's teamed up with Ezra. It's pretty decent there as well. Ezra's Zeta is really handy to have. He's easy to put into any Jedi squad that you want as a damager. Sometimes when I want to save Grandmaster Yoda in its squad, I will actually use Ezra instead, and he does a pretty decent job there. Nowhere near as powerful, but if you don't need the extra power, Ezra's certainly there to as a fill-in, and the Zeta is pretty good. It certainly comes in handy. Well, he's down 2 already. It's pretty much a... Oh, I was just about to say it's pretty much all over now, but guess what? You failed again. You failed again. I'm sure Collie's going to love watching that. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Go Phoenix. Go Phoenix. Any Star Wars Rebels fans out there really going to enjoy seeing that. If you have a look there on his mods, Ezra has offense, offense, and offense on all his primaries. So he's actually doing a fair amount of damage there. He's gonna go one person again. Well. He's trying to micromanage. Keep as many people stunned as possible, especially that Zeb. He does not want to get dazed. If he gets dazed, then he's not going to be able to counter, and he's not going to regenerate his protection. He's doing alright. Got a funny feeling it's going to get away from him here, though. Needs to keep landing them stuns. Ooh, his health going down now. Slowly but surely, they're chipping him down. Don't want that daze. Should have attacked Zeb. Now he's got that buff from Hera on him, or he revives. So you're just going to have to either wait it out or you got to kill him. And that is all over Red Rover. Anybody who knows the score tally is going to realise now that with that fail, that third fail in a row, there's no way that he can win. So I'm actually going to play the very last video after this one, because there's no point really making another video when the victor's already been decided. So I'll chuck in that last video. It's actually a really quick one, and really funny actually. Probably one of the most broken tunes in the game, and he's probably thinking to himself, I really should have used that character on Phoenix Squadron. So it's probably around about now he's thinking, this game, I'm over it. He'd be very tilted. Very tilted. Alright, so if I press that button, go down to number 4, and press play. Get rid of that crap. So last attack. What is going on? Oh. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Seemed to skip right through where I'd paused it last time. So there's no real need to look through anyone's mods. Maybe you'll have a look at Malix's there, but it's probably the person's mods you want to see the most. I wonder if that was an accidental press of the button, because I do that all the time, or whether he wanted to check what people were saying. Anyway, we have a cameo appearance from a couple of other members of Skywalking there. This has got to be the most broken character in the game. Oh, apart from General Skywalker, but I mean, he's a little bit harder to get at the moment. I mean, look at this. comes in and solos an entire squad. And they're not weak. You got gear 12s, gear 11s. Yeah, okay, his Malik is relicked up, but being able to just sit there and tank and instantly kill an entire squad is a little bit much. Alrighty everyone, that's it for now. I'm Darth Goku. Have a good one.